Another day, another game guide. What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we are looking at Predecessor with some more Predecessor content, and we are looking at the early report for Season 3. And today's video is a little special. I've got my good buddy and duo partner here, Wisdom, joining me with a little bit of debate and feedback on everything that is we're going to unravel here for the Season 3 that is coming up.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
So we kind of read through a little bit of the report, just because there's some sections that are a little bit longer. So I'm going to condense and basically just give a little bit of a overview of it, and we're just going to discuss a little bit about things that we have read and go from there. So Season 3 is going to officially come out on September 12th, 2023. So that is 2 weeks from now. I don't remember if Omega did mention that it was September 5th. I know some a little bit lower in this blog, they said that it was apparently originally for the 5th, but they have changed it to the 12th now, which I don't really mind as long as everything that comes out in this new update is as spectacular as they have mentioned. I believe for this next update, we're finally getting the UI. We are, and then we're also going to be getting the roadmap update just before that update comes out. So either next Tuesday or any time between now and then, which would be now or before September 12th. Just gonna swap screens here so you can see what we're looking at, fellas.
Just to put in my input, I think waiting another week is perfectly fine. Whether they said September 5th or not, the team has been very consistent with hitting their deadlines. I'm okay with giving them another week.
I agree with that, honestly. As long as I've discussed this pretty much this whole season 2. As long as we don't have another long drought like this, I understand that the whole point of why season 2 felt so bad was because they were working on that damn UI and they didn't want to split their team into two, because that just doesn't make any sense. It would put a lot of stress on the team having just one bit of the team working on the UI and the other bit doing bug fixing and creating shit. That just would not work well. That'd be a nightmare to manage. So I understand why season 2 felt so bad. So I'm being hopeful for season 3. As long as that doesn't happen again, which so far that's what they seem to be promising, that it's going to be better now because the UI is officially done. Everything will be toasty. Just toasty.
Yeah. It sucked, but I'd rather bite the bullet and get it out of the way so that we have smooth sailing from here on out.
I agree. So the name for this season 3 is called Harness the Storm. I had a couple of potential character releases when I read this. The one initially that made sense right away, and because he kind of has already showed up in one of the earlier character polls, was Kwong. I mean, that's his whole stick. He throws a sword, bunch of lightning comes out, and he teleports to it. There's no way that he's not coming out in the, season 3 here. I remember, Wisdom, you actually mentioned that there might be somebody else that you heard would possibly be in season 3.
Yeah, I've heard along the grapevine that when data mining, they found that a lot of heroes, old Paragon heroes at least, already have some of their abilities coded into the game, and one of the ones who has the most is Yin.
Oh boy. I think I've explained Yin a little bit to you, right? Because you didn't play Paragon.
No, I did not. You've explained it here and there.
Yeah. Get ready to have your abilities tossed right back at you.
Ramp rock OP ability here, take it back.
Here, have it back. I don't want it. Like she can even slap back hats.
And Howie missiles.
Missiles,
God.
Murdoch ults, Twin Blast ults, like it's
gonna be nuts.
It's nuts. So here they are confirming right here, season 3 is going to be coming out on the 12th with version 0.11. And this is why also I mentioned about September 5th. Just from this little section here. I'm not sure if people were really complaining about that. Maybe they were because people are very impatient and don't want to wait for content. But you know what? At the end of the day, Omega has a lot under their belt, and giving them their time to do what they need to do is the better option than having them rush a product out.
100% agreed. Just it's 7 more days, guys. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I think people will survive.
Yeah.
Also, I think I glazed right past it right here. So console, they're they are saying that the console release should be coming out very early in season 3. Wisdom was probably thinking October here, and I agree with that. That kind of makes the most sense, or at least anytime before Christmas is what I'm thinking. The console release is going to still be early access. It's not changing to free to play just yet. So if you do want access to play on console, you will have to buy one of the early access bundles. I'm assuming since it's going to be a first release on console, they'll probably do a very similar thing that they did with PC, where there will be that first initial 2 weeks where the bundles are a little bit cheaper. And then after that, it's going to go back to their original prices. So if you guys do want the console version of Predecessor, not saying that is going to happen. I'm just kind of guess because they're very trendy like that. Keep an eye out for that. Pick up the game a little bit cheaper. If you don't really care, you can pick it up whenever you want. Just a little advice on that.
Yeah, and Lord knows we have so many console players champing at the bit to get their hands on this game. I think it'll be a good influx for the player base.
Half of the comments on any social media post, any YouTube video post, it's just console win.
Console win.
Console win. It's like, guys, relax.
Console win and ranked win, but definitely also console win.
Well, here she is, Serath. Oh boy. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If there was one character that was like, yeah, who's probably the best character in all of Paragon, I'd probably give it to Serath.
Which is exciting for me because I've never played Paragon.
Without a doubt, I'd give it to Serath. I love the artwork here. Definitely better than Twin Blasts. I did not like Twin Blast's artwork.
He was weird.
He looked weird.
Yeah.
So she is officially going to drop on the 12th as well, with the UI. So we're gonna get a character and we're gonna get the UI update. That's a lot to be getting at the beginning of season 3 so far. Apparently next week, so I'm assuming next Tuesday it's looking like next Tuesday when they release the patch notes, they're also going to release a video covering her abilities. Have they? I don't think they've done anything like that in the past, have they?
Of making videos for hero abilities? Yeah, they have.
Like besides Zaris?
Yeah, they did more. They did all of them.
Did they? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's right. They did on the YouTube channel. I don't know why I thought they did. Oh, I'm thinking more like actual like cinematic trailers. No, they haven't.
Oh well, yeah. It's ability trailers essentially, which I don't mind.
I love this. Cool, so here they are mentioning the downtime that's going to take when they are basically doing the update. So to protect the servers from Seraph's imminent heresy and to ensure a smooth transition to the new UI there'll be another short period of downtime during version 0.11's game update on the 12th. They are expecting this downtime to be about an hour, give or take. Once the downtime is over, version 0.11 will be available. Early access season 3 will have started, and you will be able to update your game client and rejoin the battle. That Tuesday is going to be a good day,
Dude, that's going to be the biggest update to Pred.
Yeah,
like in history.
In history, because we're going to get a character, and we're finally going to get this UI they've been working on for months.
I'm so excited, man. So excited.
It's going to be good because, they've mentioned now they're going to have so much more time to actually work on character skins, work on the characters, work on the game more itself, which is very, very nice.
Yeah, and actually be able to get some of the features they want to get to us, because they do want to get us new game modes, new skins, all of that jazz. They just had to focus all their manpower on this UI first.
Honestly, UI is such an important thing, especially if you want a UI that works both for console and PC. It makes sense why they dumped so much time. Like it's a very vital part of the game.
100% agree.
So here in this section, they are talking about the process and everything that they went through while creating Zaris. So earlier in the month, you might have spotted our video about how Nobori got into character to bring life to Zaris on the battlefield. But how did we get to Zaris in the first place? All new heroes, Kira and Zaris, and more to come, start life as a concept, a sketch on a page. Luckily, we have some credible and talented concept artists on the team. Lucas was a concept artist tasked with designing Zaris' appearance, and as you can see from the published concept art below, there were a number of directions our lizard friend could have gone in. So the one we got is A. Yeah.
D looks pretty fucking cool to me, man.
I was gonna say I really like D.
He's a bit, I think the only reason maybe they didn't is because he kind of looks like a slightly taller Grux, but he's looking pretty muscular over there.
I was gonna say I like the thickness. Like he just looks more tanky.
Yeah, I agree.
C, I don't like the head on C.
Yeah, no, it's
and then
weird looking.
B, I don't love, but I don't hate it at the same time.
Yeah, I think A is second best. I'm okay with getting A, because we didn't get C, so I'm okay with that.
And then here they are showing some artwork on how the ability looks when his dash looks when he's dashing. I believe the one we're running with it's C. The one we have is C.
I'll take your word for it. I don't actually know off the top of my head.
It would be cool if you had a little after shadow from A, but I know that would be a nightmare on graphics cards and CPUs.
Yeah,
Probably it wasn't a good idea.
I'm okay with the simple effects.
Oh, see, that's dope. I would have loved that. E.
F would have been awful.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be real.
Like, where'd he go? Which one's him?
Yeah, that'd be a little too strong, I think.
Well, they were very happy with the hero's look and general direction that they were going with him. The concept art team could start on one of the most farts skin designs. Yes, I love skins so freaking much.
Holy.
Below is some
cool
unreleased artwork. Okay, so these are all the different skins. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all this, okay, the Overlord one, I don't mind it. But like, look at one. One, I love one. One
is so badass. 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Like I don't, because
my.
this is the Overlord skin that we have right here. But
Right.
like 1 and 2 and this angelic, I've always loved the angelic look as an aesthetic.
Yeah,
Absolutely loving it.
3 is also pretty baller, just because I feel like it's the most unique one.
You know,
Fishman.
number 3 reminds me of the Paragon's last character they were working on and never really fully released, because they had Boris, which was a Soviet bear, and he never.
I want him so bad.
Everyone wants him so bad. They finished working on him. The model and everything was there, but the next character that was in concept kind of looked like number 3 here, which was like this weird looking fish.
Maybe that's where they pulled Zaris from, man. Who knows?
Very possible.
Or at least inspiration.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Omega, please give us 1 and 2.
Please, we need those.
Yeah.
I will buy those immediately.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Please give us one or two. Please. These are some of the ZBrush renders here. Apparently he once... What? Okay, here's what Zaris looked like once Yogi, senior character artist, took over. Okay, so this... Yeah, once the senior artist went in and he put all his fine details, this is what he looked like. Pre-textured.
Right.
Yeah. Or they added the color.
Mm-hmm.
And they got some artwork here for Kira.
This is a good skin.
I do like this. I always thought that these were supposed to be like organs, but it looks like it's like tubing for. Is it for air? Maybe, I don't know what this is on her back.
To her mask. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Ameta asks Stegs. Earlier this month, we welcomed a new addition to the predecessor community team, Stegs. With a rich pedigree across the games industry, we thought we'd sit down with him to get to know him a little bit better. Okay, so now they have a new member on the Ometa team. More people working. Kind of just quickly glaze through this. Okay, so Stag has previously worked on companies like Sega and Frontier. He is no stranger to building and engaging with communities. Oh, is he going to be a community rep?
Possibly.
Oh, there's a lot to be excited for. I'd say getting our live streams up and running is probably one of the most... Yeah, it looks like he's going to be a community rep, and he's going to be handling social media.
Cool.
Which would be nice, because, I mean, there was a couple periods there where we would get radio silence for a little bit there and be like, hey, you guys still alive?
Yeah, just, keeping the community updated, keep breathing life into the player base. This is fine. This is good.
It's good to have another community rep.
Yes.
Oh, and it looks like we have some community art, so some fan art, basically. Got a little doodle of Zarus here.
It's a pretty cool one.
Pretty cool. I like the pencil art. This, I saw this earlier.
Oh, wow.
Did they say who it was? Count us in. Come to Rule 703. Great work. And this is who was it? So that is such a nice draw. I love the Narbash specifically.
That is an insane piece of artwork. I could never do that. Holy shit, that's awesome.
I love the detail in Narbash. See, it looks like legit Chad.
I know.
I love
Narbash
it.
is a Chad.
That's awesome. Whoever made this, it doesn't look like, unless maybe this is him right here. I'm not entirely sure. This is sick. Thank you for this. This is something I would love to have as like a wallpaper or a screensaver.
Yeah.
And we got more screenshots. Is there like a section where we can post this? Do they have like in the Discord chat where you can like post screenshots?
I don't know, actually. It'd be worth looking into.
I like the Kira one. Wonder what's with the blue lights though.
Her backing.
Oh yeah. Doi.
Just a guess. I could be wrong.
Probably right though. And we have some more information on PCC, and I think also I forget what the Fang booth. So the main event for PCC is going to be September 2nd to the 3rd. You can also watch it over on their PCC Twitch channel, which is going to start at 11 a.m. EST on both Saturday and Sunday. Kind of speaking of which, when it comes to the PCC, me and Wisdom here have been diligently working on getting a couple members because we do want to play and participate in the PCC. Our solo laner, he did message me today. His PC is officially back tomorrow, so he'll be back. And I also had Jedi finally reach out to me today as well. He was out of town, so he hasn't answered my next little message, but I think we might still be on course with him. We might still be on course to be practicing and playing.
That'd be awesome. I'd be super excited to actually flex my muscles and get in there and actually compete in a game I'd absolutely adore.
Yeah, this would be my first game that I would actually be on a team, participating in a tourney event. I have done previous tournaments, but those were like tournaments they held at like convention centers and stuff like that. Nothing like online on Twitch or anything like that.
Right. It'd be an excellent opportunity and super exciting.
I want so badly to participate.
I know. We'll get there.
Now, Fang Booth is back. Fang Booth, the signups are open. Signups are going to be closing on October 13th, and the group stages for that are going to be October 21st and the 22nd, and the finale stages are going to be November 4th and November 5th. Do note that if you do want to participate with Fang Booth, the games are going to be happening on the EU servers. So just take that into consideration before you sign up, that if there'll probably be lag if you're not from the EU servers. I've personally tried the EU server and it's not the best, not the worst. But I have a pretty damn good internet connection, so anyone that's running anything that's average or just barely scraping by, I would not recommend signing up and participating in that. You will not have a great time.
Yeah, I certainly couldn't do that. I'd be at like 120 ping. It'd be awful.
And there we have it. So September 13th will be a wonderful Tuesday for us. We're going to get Serath. We're going to get our UI change. We got a little bit of information on what we can basically expect. We're going to have our console release sometime in the early stages of Season 3, as well as a ranked game mode at some point. I do believe Wisdom was letting me know that on one of the early, I think it was PCC, that they were talking about the new game mode that they've been working on. So we will have a new game mode at some point. I'm hoping it's kind of like a funny, messing around kind of game mode. Something like Arena or even ARAM from League of Legends would be super dope. And that is everything. Thank you for joining me, Wisdom.
Of course, anytime.
And anybody that would like to join for these little debate things when these reports come up, looking at you, Din and Rambo, because especially you, Din. I know Din's going to see this and be like, the fuck? So I'm just putting it out there. If you guys do want to participate and be here with these little debates on these little reports, just hit me up with a little DM. And that's everything, and I'll catch you in my next video. Have a good day, guys.
Peace.